welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this fun and somewhat easy skull makeup tutorial for Halloween. I wanted to do something that was a little bit lighter than just a traditional white and black skull. I wanted it to look kind of airy and angelic almost. And I really like how it turned out. I think I might actually wear this on Halloween, who knows. Also, I did want to talk about a contest that Physicians Formula is holding for Halloween makeup tutorials, and they reach out to me to talk about it and kind of spread the word, and I think it's such a good idea. It's a quick and easy contest. They pick 4 winners, 1 winner a week for the month of October, and the winners will get a package full of Physicians Formula goodies and also a $25 gift card to Walmart. I think it's such a cool idea. All you need to do is create your favorite makeup look for Halloween. Anything you want to do, post it on Instagram, tag Physicians Formula and hashtag SpookyPF, PF for Physicians Formula, and also tag me because I want to see what you guys come up with. You do not have to use all Physicians Formula products for this, but it is encouraged just to use a couple different of their products, which is what I did in this tutorial. But yeah, I think it's such a good idea to get you guys kind of getting creative and to just get in the Halloween spirit. So let's recap that really quick. Go ahead and create your favorite Halloween makeup look, post it to Instagram, tag Physicians Formula and tag me, hashtag SpookyPF. That's basically it, and just pray that you win. I don't know. Also, go ahead and look at all the other contestants in this competition. I think it's gonna be such a great outcome. And yes, anyways, I'm gonna stop babbling. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. First, I'm going to start off with the iconic London stick foundation, or the Pigment stick, in the shade 0.1, and just put that everywhere on my face and all the way down my neck. And then use the iconic London EOS brushes. These are super simple. These are super similar to the Artis oval brushes, except for the Artis brushes are extremely expensive. But yeah, I'm just blending this all over my face and all the way down my neck, making sure that everything is perfectly blended out and smooth. Now for concealer, I'm using the TooFaced Born This Way concealer in light and putting that underneath my eyes and blending it out with this concealer brush by Sigma. I really like this brush. I feel like it works just the same as the Beauty Blender, and it's always there for when I didn't dampen my Beauty Blender, which is what happened today. But yeah, blend it all out, make sure that all your imperfections are gone, and then taking this Physicians Formula Mineral Translucent Powder and setting my eyes, my eyelids, and the rest of my face with this angled buffer brush from Sigma as well. And of course, I forgot to glue down my eyebrows before I started doing anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really quick. And I'm taking a non-toxic glue stick, just the Elmers kind. You can get it from any drugstore. I'm just really lathering my brows with that glue and brushing the hairs upwards so they're flat against my face, and then putting a couple extra layers on top of that because, you know, my eyebrows just seem to always want to pop through glue, so I need a couple layers. And then I'm going to conceal my lips and conceal my eyebrows once they are dry and pat that in with the same angled brush that I used for powder on my whole face. And also setting that with the same translucent setting powder from Physicians Formula as well. Now for bronzer. Today we are going for a very harsh contour, but I'm going to start out with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, just like I always do, making it kind of intense. I wanted to do this just to create the gradient effect that will happen when I put all these colors together on my contour. But yeah, I'm just warming up the outsides of my face with that bronzer. And then I'm taking the Wet n Wild contour palette and using that dark shade and really cutting my contour with a flat brush by Sigma, and then blending it out with that same concealer brush from Sigma as well, making it blended out but also sharp at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, no, this video is not sponsored by Sigma Beauty. I just had a bunch of Sigma brushes in front of me and they're very good brushes, so yeah, but this is not sponsored, so don't worry about that. Now, starting with the eyes, I'm going to take the NikkieTutorials and TooFaced collab, the Power of Makeup palette, and I'm just going to use that cream shade and set my brows and my lid just to create a base. And then I'm going to take this dark brown called Makeup and Chill, and I'm kind of going all over my face right now. I'm not really focusing on one area at a time, but I'm taking Makeup and Chill and really cutting my cheekbones, making them look super sharp. We're eventually going to go in with Wanted, the black shade, but this is how you create a gradient. You start from light going to dark. And I'm also going to bring that on my temples and on the top of my forehead just to give an overall effect of hollowness. And then taking this crease shade called Painkiller, and I'm just going to obviously use that as a transition color on my lid, making it very blown out, and really focusing on the inner corner and bringing it up above my eyebrow just to give a furrowed brow effect. And to make it look like my eyes are super hollow, we are not going to black out my eyes, but I still want to have that effect of them being kind of sunken in and beneath the bone. And now taking the shade Wanted, which is a matte black, I'm going to extremely cut my cheekbones and also put some more shadow on the inner corners of my eyes and on the outer corners of my eyes, anywhere that it needs to be looking a little bit more hollow than the rest of the face. I'm going to just shadow it in and also blending it out with that iconic London fluffy crease brush. Now with the MakeupGeek Full Spectrum Eyeliner in black, I'm just going to waterline and tightline my eyes, making it look very dramatic and bold. Now with this beautiful gold shade called Irresistible, I'm going to pop that on the center of my lid just because I wanted a pop of color somewhere, and I thought gold was super pretty with the neutral colors and the white. And then taking the Wonder Wand by Cite London and just coating my lashes before I do falsies and my lower lash mascara. And also, I guess I forgot to do my eyeliner. I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, just like I always do, and making a very thick and dramatic wing. And after I do my liner, I'm just going to put on some falsies and the lower lash mascara by Pixie. I have a separate video on how I put on my falsies in the description box. I'll link it down below. I just wanted to skip it because this video is already getting so long. But now I'm taking the shade Painkiller and Wanted and creating a socket in my eye, shading it a little bit before I add the white just because I don't want to get the shadows on the white after I already put them on. And then taking this gold highlighter from Ofra, it is so pretty. I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face and just really go crazy with this. I wanted to be very glowy. Now to get started on the mouth, I'm going to take Painkiller, Wanted, and Makeup and Chill, and I'm going to draw a line across my mouth, extending it out, making it look like I'm almost like the Joker, and also shading the inner portions of my lip. I wanted to do the shading before I did the white, just so I didn't have to go over the white a bunch of times. And for the white, I'm going to use Drug Lord by Jeffree Star. This is his Velour liquid lipstick. I use this stuff for everything. It's amazing and it stays on forever, which is what I love about it. And basically for the teeth, these look super hard to do, but they're actually really easy to do. Basically you just draw squares on the lines that we created with the shadows, and then draw on some really long pointy triangles on the top of them, making them look like they are exposed. And yeah, it's just super easy, honestly. I did 14 teeth on the top and 14 on the bottom, and the bottom is just the exact same way as the top, except for the pointy triangles aren't as long as the top. Now, I am no anatomy expert. I don't know what I'm drawing on here. I don't know what this is called. I just was looking at some reference photos and I'm creating this kind of Y shape basically just like a horizontal Y, and yeah, I just thought that it added to the look. And then I'm creating the nose part, which should actually be black, but I thought it looked pretty if everything was just white. And now to outline the eye sockets, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just taking this pointed brush by Sigma Beauty again and just outlining the shadows that I created before. And I was actually planning on stopping here, but then I looked back at my face in the mirror and I thought that it needed a little extra something, so I went and looked at a little bit more reference photos, and some of them had these lines on the sides of their face. I think it's for the temporal lobe or something like that. I don't know, don't quote me. And then I'm gonna take a flat brush by Sigma again, oh my gosh, and I'm just going to blend out that white a little bit. I thought that it needed to be a little less harsh. And now I'm going to create the vertebrae, and basically it's just gonna look like a pile of rocks on each other. And then taking the shadow Makeup and Chill and just creating a subtle shadow on the sides of it, and then taking the shade Wanted after that and creating little horizontal lines in between each vertebrae, and I thought that it added a lot more dimension and made it look a little bit more realistic. And then for some final touches, I'm just taking that same flat brush by Sigma and the shade Makeup and Chill, and I'm just going to shadow in some brown in between those teeth, kind of creating upside down triangles, and also shading in the V part of the horizontal Y. Oh my god, I sound so scientific right now, but yeah, I'm just basically shading in as much as I can, giving the look a little bit more dimension. And after I had put on my wig and styled it, I thought I needed a jawline, so I went ahead and added that in. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoyed making it. I think it turned out looking so cool. Also, do not forget about the contest for Physicians Formula. I think it's such a good idea. And if you don't decide to do it, and if you just recreate this look, please post it and tag me. I really want to see what you guys come up with. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.